Hello, everybody. This is a special edition of the Insider's Room. Or not the Insider's Room. It's a special edition on the Insider's Room. But it is Professor's Corner. And we're devoting this edition to the Daytona 500. And I'm going to be fortunate tonight to have Rycap on as my special Insider's Room NASCAR expert. If you're familiar with the Insider's Room Discord channel, then you know him as the Philly expert. But he's one of our experts we have on this channel, as long as it's AM Plus money for football and soccer, as well as Greg the Greek, who does our live betting. And this nothing on this site would not be here if it wasn't for Nick Parsons. He is the man behind the scene. He is the Wizard of Oz. But with no further ado, I'll bring on Rycape here. Rycape, how you doing?
Dan, I'm wonderful. Yourself?
Good. Mate, I'm bringing you on. I'm bringing you on for the fact that I spent 14 years in Thailand, and you start losing perspective on sports. And when it comes to NASCAR, I am the days of the King, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, the Pittsburgh kid, the kid from California that moves to Pittsburgh, Indiana, because he can race sprint cars at the age of 16, and he's the scourge of NASCAR, and that would be Gordon. And he was hated because he got the Winston Cup girl. I mean, that's it. I guess I go back to Jimmy Johnson. It's probably, and all my guys are retired, so I don't know much about this sport. I know we're talking about the home of the big one, the home of the big crash that took out Dale. But so I bring you on here because obviously people want to gamble on the Daytona 500. So going into this, what are your favorite picks on this race?
Well, I am certainly excited for this race to have this NASCAR season start off, the Daytona 500 in Daytona Beach, Florida. It'll start around 2:30 tomorrow. It's 200 laps around a 2.5 mile speedway. Stage 1, 65 laps it's over. Stage 2 ends at lap 130. We can have some weather tomorrow. There are chances of storms 58%. It's supposed to be 73 degrees in Florida. The favorite is Denny Hamlin at 8-1. I usually don't take the chalk, but I mean, he's been impressive. He's had top fives in all 4 of the super speedway races last year. He won 3 of the last 5 Daytona 500s. And he has a chance to be the first person ever to three-peat, to win 3 in a row. He does very well on these speedway courses, so I'll be backing him tomorrow. Another guy that's a favorite is Joey Logano. He's at 10-1. He also does well on the super speedways. He won this back in 2015. Last year he crashed, but before that he was in the top 6 for 5 straight Daytonas prior to that. Blaney is also a co-favorite. He has the second most points in the super speedways in 2020. Two top 6 finishes in the Daytona last year, and he was top 3 in the last 4 Daytona races. A few other guys I like. I have Byron. I have him going into the top 10. That's minus 110. And he is the most recent. He finished second place last year. Another guy I like is Ricky Stenhouse at 20-1. I also have him as a top 10 for plus 115. Talladega is probably his best track, but he's a crazy racer. And yeah, he has one win. He's won here before. 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Unfortunately, he hasn't had a top 10 in the last 6, but at the price, I like it.
Sounds good. But you said something, and to be honest, man, like I said, I haven't watched this. I haven't watched it in a long time. But you said like they stopped. You said like
Yeah, they go in
stopped.
stages. So they'll race to lap 65. They'll stop and they'll restart the race. You could actually bet on the stage winners.
Well, okay. Why? To be honest, man, like I said, I have. I remember back in the day when they just start and just run until it's over. Why?
Yeah.
Why do they do that now?
I don't know why they do that
Oh,
now.
yeah, okay. Okay.
Nah, but I mean, maybe it's just for gambling purposes.
Yeah.
You could bet on stage group winners and all that stuff.
Okay.
They have a lot for them out there.
Yeah. That, and to be honest, man, I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped following it for a while, because it's like now it's race to the cup, and before it was just like, oh, let's just for every weekend it was just let's race and see who wins and build up points and whatever. All right,
so in Daytona you get a lot of stoppage, crashes and whatnot. You see a lot of yellow flags too.
No,
so it's going to be a long race.
But I understand that. But that was always because of crashes and whatever.
Right.
It's not this year. Say, we'll race 165 or 165 laps, or 65 laps. Oh, we're just going to stop now. Yeah. See. I mean, I don't know. The older I get, it seems like everything gets weaker. I don't know. It's just me. Man.
Sometimes they pander to the racers, I guess.
I long for the older days. I don't know. All right. We've got your favorites. We got what you like. Is there any like long shots, things you like? If somebody wants to just sprinkle a couple bucks or like a few dollars and just have fun. Is there anything you like?
I actually have 2.
Oh, okay. Is there a most crashes prop? Is there like an over under on crashes?
Not that I have found, but
okay.
I mean, I'm sure somewhere where you could bet on how many caution flags we're going to see, but I haven't come across it. Okay. So my 2 sleepers are, the one is Ryan Newman. He's 50-1. He's had 5 top 10s in his last 7 Daytonas. He was in second place last year until he got into that crash at the very end. So I think he's going to do well here. And I also like Boucher at 40-1.
Okay.
He's had 3 top 5s and he finished 3rd last year. So I think he's going to have a good day too. I tend to stay away from head-to-heads on Daytona just because all the pack racing, it's hard to. Right. A lot of people won't be finishing the race.
Oh yeah, of course, man. I mean, between Daytona and Talladega, I mean, it's always a toss-up. I would like to see a bet sometime between Daytona and Talladega, like which one has the most like cars out because of crashes.
Yeah.
But again, I'll go back to like the olden days. There's no such thing as restrictor plates and all that kind of thing. So I mean, it was always, you always tuned in on Sunday for Daytona to see the crashes. I mean,
we'll still be seeing that.
Yeah, but the thing is, back in the day, it wasn't. You could always see crashes, but you knew because of the cars. It's like this big. It's like nobody's gonna get hurt, and then Dale died, and I don't know if you saw the ESPN article the other day on that and the Hans device. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
You should read that. It's kind of like they were telling him before that race to wear the Hans device. It was almost as like it's just like you can always go look back at things, but kind of things he said at that day or before that race, that it was almost like ominous that something was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
But
I'll check it out.
yeah, I thought it was interesting. But yeah, I used to, like I said, I used to like NASCAR. You know, I was a big fan back in the day. I don't like the race for the Cup, but hey, it is what it is.
I enjoy it. They're fun to watch.
No, I like the races. I don't like how they've changed the how you declare champion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like always change it to make it more interesting. But or I think it's more interesting to sell advertisement or sell money than to actually make it interesting. But hey, it is what it is.
That's true.
So, I mean, do you have? I'm asking you because you are the props king, even though you don't get a bobblehead now yet. But are there props on this race? Like,
I mean, pretty much props you get are top 3, top 5.
okay,
They have head-to-head races. You can bet on what car, what style car, like Toyota,
okay.
will win. What team will win. You have pretty good odds on those too.
So there's no like how many like tires go across the infield or
Nah.
nothing like that.
Nope.
Nothing like stupid Super Bowl props. No.
Nah, I mean, you could always go with, with a car number that's going to win in
Okay.
between
Okay.
1 and 5 or 1 and 15. They have a whole bunch of them.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, I like to throw money away on stupid things, so maybe I may have to look into that.
There you go.
So anything else you have to like give out to the batters on Daytona?
That's about it. Enjoy the race tomorrow. Catch
So
some tickets.
actually, is there a team? Because I know. Listen, I was a Gordon fan, Gordon Jimmy Johnson. So I was always a Hendricks guy. I
Yeah.
know, and I can name off a bunch of teams now. I don't even know if they're still racing. Like
There is Hendricks there. Gibbs is there.
Gibbs and Roush and
Uh-huh.
yeah. So is there one team that if you got to bet on a team, is there one team that you would think is better than the others?
I mean, I'd say Hendricks, but they haven't won Daytona in a while. So for this race, I'm not doing too much of that.
Okay.
For some of the other races, I'll prop bets like that.
All right. Oh, cool. All right. Listen, for the next races that come up, I'll definitely have you on. And again, just could you give me your top 3 picks for tomorrow?
Yeah, my top 3 are Hamlin to win at 8-1, Blaney to win at 10-1, and Boucher to win at 40-1 is my sleeper long shot pick.
All right. And those are Right Cape, the Philly Kid, the man from Brotherly Love. Those are his picks for the Daytona 500. I would say take him to the bank, but I'm not that kind of show. But no, I'm not. I mean, listen. If you want to throw, I'm not saying throw units on it. I'm just throw a little bit of money on this guy's picks, and see what happens. I mean, he's been very good at a lot of everything, a lot of the other things he does, and that's why I bring him on the show. I would bring guys on the show that I think are gonna steer you wrong. He might not win this week, but he will come through for you other weeks.
That's right.
And again, Right Cape, thank you for coming on, and hopefully I'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
All right. Hey, no problem. Take care. That was Right Cape, the NASCAR expert on the Insider's Room. As I said, we have lots of things going on in the Insider's Room on our Discord and on our live feeds. Check it out. It's our people's thoughts of what's going to happen. We're not guaranteeing anything. As anybody that's going to bet on sports knows, you can't guarantee anything. But these are our thoughts. These are our opinions, and hopefully we're right more often than we're not. Take care, everybody. This is the professor signing off. And good luck tomorrow and all your picks.